Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. It has been a week and a lot has happened this week, I know. But that's not going to stop me from filming and providing content for you guys. So we're going to play around with some makeup. I'm not doing anything this St. Patrick's Day for obvious reasons, but I'm going to show you what I would do if I was doing anything for St. Patrick's Day. So let's get into the video. Alright, so I have zoomed you guys in here and we are going to go ahead. We're going to start on the eyes just because I'm doing green eyeshadow today, so it's going to be a little bit darker than what I normally do. So we're going to go ahead and start with that and do our base later so that way we don't get fallout. Starting with putting concealer on my eyes. I'm only doing one eye at a time for this step just because I want I really want my concealer to be sticky, and I'm doing one eye at a time for this look. I'm just going ahead and I'm blending it on my upper lid as well as my right under my brow and a little bit out of my face and on my inner corner. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my James Charles Morphe palette. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this dark green shade and I'm going to go and I'm going ahead and start putting that in my crease using a dense crease brush just like this. Yes, I know, before you say anything, my nails are busted, I know. So we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to start putting that in our crease area. So how are you guys doing? I know the world's been kind of crazy these last few days and it's kind of scary to see everything that's happening. And that's one of the main reasons why I'm not doing anything for St. Patrick's Day this year. I'm just taking the excess on my concealer brush and I'm just going and I'm cleaning up that line because I got a little bit of fallout. People had last minute parties. Not even last minute parties, I just know a lot of people who have parties scheduled and they all either moved them up or canceled because what's going on in the world right now. And I feel like a broken record saying this because I've been telling this to everyone lately. Even though they've taken away a lot of what we have recently, they can't take away our hope and our creativity and our arts and stuff like that. And this is really like a time where we need to keep those alive. Sorry, I know this is like rambling and you guys probably don't want to hear my opinions about what's going on right now, but you know, we're just sitting down playing with makeup. I'm taking a medium fluffy brush with nothing on it and kind of just blending out that green color. I'm taking a lighter green color and I'm kind of just blending it out on that medium fluffy brush. I'm taking a loose packing brush and I'm kind of taking a skin tone-y color. I'm just kind of blending that out right next to my brow bone because I blended it a little too high up there. Just so that way we keep it very, very light there. I have a very dark inner corner, so we want to keep it very light around that area. Also just so next I'm going to take an even smaller crease brush, kind of like this. Focus. Okay, too bad. And I'm going to take Bio Serpent and my Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette. Y'all be asking why I use this palette so much, and it's just because it's the newest palette in my collection right now. So of course it's going to be like one of my most used palettes in all my tutorials. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to start making wing shapes with this color. I'm winging out. I'm also bringing this into my crease as well and focusing in on my outer V shape. Once again, taking this kind of brush and I'm just going ahead and blending it out. Taking this brush and I'm going in and cleaning up the edge. And I'm going to take a brush like this. And I think I'm going to start off by taking this greeny gold shade in my Bloodlust palette. It's called Sworn Enemy, and I think I'm going to start off by taking that and putting it on my lid. I'm going to start off with this one. And I'm not wetting my brush. To pick up product, and then I'm going to spray my brush with some setting spray, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go in and I'm going to swipe, not pack. Not pack. So that's kind of how that looks so far. I think I'm going to kind of take this like darker greeny gold shade in my James Charles X Morphe palette. I'm going to take a packing brush like this. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to dip into that. Actually, I haven't dipped into this shade yet, so this is pretty fun. I'm just going to go and kind of, yeah, I think I'm going to go over that gold shade completely. That shade, the shade I'm using now is too greeny for me, so that's why I put the gold down first. Kind of get that nice shimmery effect. I'm going to go back into my palette to do the exact same thing I did with the gold. We're going to take a break from the eyes for a bit, and I'm going to do the other eye off camera, and then I'll be back to do my base. Alright, so I'm back, and I did my other eye off camera. I already went ahead and primed my skin, and now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to color correct my acne and my under eye circles. And then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to tap all those out with my finger. St. Patrick's Day, we can just leave my skin green, right? Can we get away with that? Can I get away with just leaving my color corrector on and just not doing foundation for St. Patrick's Day? Now I'm just taking my concealer for under my eyes. I'm just going to take a stippling brush. Yes, I cleaned this one from when I put my concealer on it. Just going to go ahead and I'm going to bounce that in under my eyes, avoiding my eyeshadow. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Matte Skin Velvet Foundation in Y245. Just gonna take a little bit of that on the back of my hand. Then I'm just gonna take a damp beauty blender. Just gonna bounce that into my skin. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take my concealer again. I'm just gonna take a concealing brush or a small packing brush, whatever you want to call it. Like, I don't care. You do you, boo boo. I'm just going to go. I'm just going to place some of it in the high spots of my face, but I'm mostly focusing it on my under eye circles. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and I'm just gonna blend that out. I'm just gonna take my concealer brush again, take some more product. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start dotting it lightly around the high points of my face. Gonna go ahead and I'm going to blend that out with the foundation part of my beauty blender. Or at least what I consider the foundation part of my beauty blender. And then I'm going to go ahead and we are going to bake a little bit. Just taking my Kat Von D translucent setting powder. I'm just going to take a little powder puff. Taking the setting powder, really pressing it into the skin and up my nose. Just like that. Next what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and contour. Just going to go ahead and bring some definition to my cheekbones. Just going to go ahead and do a jawline. Next I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush like this. I'm just going to take this is my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow bronzer. I'm just mixing both of the shades because if I did the light shade it'd be too light, and then if I did the dark shade it'd be too dark. Alright, let's talk smaller face contour. I'm going to take a brush like this one. This is just kind of like the smaller, fluffier angle brush. And I'm just going to take my contour palette. I take just a little bit. Not too much. I'm patting it off on the back of my hand before I even go in on my face with it. I'm just going right under my lip. I'm going to go right on my nose as well, and I'm just going to take a smaller mirror to do this with. Nothing too large. Kind of blend those out. I'm taking a fluffy brush like this. It's very small. Just going right over those. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blush my face. I'm going to start off by taking this shade, the pink shade, and I'm just going to use this as a blush. I love traveling with this palette just because it really has highlighters and blushes in the palette. I think I'm actually going to go in and I'm going to contour a little bit more. Just kind of bring some color to my face. Alright, that's a lot better. Next I'm going to take this Huda Beauty highlighting palette in, I believe this is Pink Sands edition. I am going to take my blush brush though, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go into the shade Ibiza, which is a blushy pink color with shimmer in it. Just going to take this and I'm going to take it everywhere where I put blush. Just kind of bring glow to my cheeks just because it is a little bit flushed and blushed, so. And then I'm just going to take a brush like this. I'm just going to dip into the shade, I believe it's a zoo, or whatever you want to call it. Zuza. Just a shade that's broken. Now I'm going to, since this is a little bit more coolie toned, it's not really like warm and bright, and I took a gold kind of highlighter. I'm actually going to mix it with, I believe this is Santorini. I'm just going to put Santorini right over that. Give me a nice blinding highlight. Just like that. Elbow, know that jazz. I'm going to take my powder brush really quick. And if anything got a little too harsh, I'm kind of just blending it out. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner, lashes, and we're going to do lips really quick. I'm trying to like make it so that way you can see. Go ahead and follow the outline that I carved out earlier. So what I did is I took my eyeliner, felt tip liner, I took it towards the edge of my eye, just like this, and I followed it outward, pulling it out towards the tail of my brow. And then I took it and I went to the center of my eye. I made a little dash, and from that dash I followed it and connected the line with the line that I already made on the outside. I'm just taking that kind of the first green we took, and I'm just taking that right under and blending it right on that, under that wing as well. I'm going to do my lashes and mascara. For mascara, I'm taking my Smashbox Full Exposure. I'm just taking some Duo Lash Glue and Clear, and I'm just going to put that on my lash. Just going to put it in between my lash tweezers, just like this. I'm just going to let them dry. Just like that. That's one lash done. Let's do the next lash. It's my favorite black lip. I'm going to try to redeem myself for how I applied this last time, because that was a disaster, so. That looks so much better than last time. Okay, so that is the completed look for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you like this, please like and subscribe. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!